What's up? We need to talk, and we need to talk like right now. I am, memorable. I am trying to memorialize this moment because I'm actually in a very good mood. And it does happen from time to time. And I just want to put this on film because it just doesn't happen all the time. Anyway, you're probably wondering why I'm in a good mood. Well, allow me to tell you. So I go to this group therapy every week, and I've been going for about, I don't know, maybe 4 months. It's really effective. Um, it's set up where it's like a circle of people. It's typically like about 10 to 15 people any given week. And there's a facilitator, and the facilitator opens the circle for discussion, and everybody kind of chimes in about how their week has been and what they're struggling with and what their successes have been. And then everybody gets to like give that person feedback. And so I find it to be a really positive, informative, effective way to get therapy. And it's free, so can't beat that. But tonight was really cool. God, I feel so stupid right now. Okay, here's the thing. I have to back up. The group therapy is not the main topic of today's video, or tonight. So I'm trying to memorialize this moment because I'm actually in a good mood. I know, I didn't think it could happen either. I'm usually really bitchy or really pissed off, and now I'm not. And it's just so cool. What a great feeling. So I wanted to share this with you. But that's not the reason why I'm making this video. I mean, it kind of is, but no, I wanted to cover this particular topic anyway. So why not do it when I'm in a good mood for once, right? Because when I look back at my videos, I'm like, God, this bitch is a drag. And I'm talking about myself. So that's never good. Okay. So the topic of tonight's video is attraction and love. I know, it's going to be a heavy topic. Where shall I begin? The way I react, okay, so when I transitioned, one of the last things I ever expected was for men, straight men, okay, let's get that clear, straight men to be attracted to me. Not that I thought gay men were going to be attracted to me. God, no. Gay men love men. Deuces, done with them. I'm only attracted to heterosexual and sometimes bisexual men. Just depends how bisexual they are. And I don't, that makes sense in my head, but whatever. So this is going to be kind of difficult to break down because I don't know. I'm having a lot of trouble just getting my thoughts together about it. But when I transitioned for the first 2 years, it's been 4 years now. So in the first 2 years, okay, let me just start over. I've been on HRT, hormone replacement therapy, for 4 years now. If you take it the way that it's prescribed to you, and if it's done correctly, it should take about anywhere between 1.5 to 2 years before the hormones actually take effect in your body and begin to change your body. So for the first 2 years, I didn't see any physical change, any difference in my appearance at all, as I was transitioning in the beginning. So you can only imagine what that looked like. I looked pretty fucking ridiculous and awkward, and I look like a dude dressed like a lady. I'm just gonna keep it real. Just keeping it real. Let me explain further. What happened was that I was a man until I was 43 years old. Then I decided to transition. And once you have been an established adult in whatever gender you were born as, the chances of you transitioning into the other gender, because there are only two genders, the chances of you transitioning smoothly into the next gender being passable, it's pretty fucking slim. Pretty fucking slim. The reason being is because the hormones can only do so much. I mean, they can make your skin softer, they can make your hair grow, they can make your breasts grow, they'll make your male parts shrink, thank goodness, and they'll do like I cannot talk today, y'all. Cannot talk. Okay. Fat redistribution. It's a hard fucking word to say for me for some reason. I don't know. So what that means, if you're a tard, it just moves your fat around to different parts of your body so that you start to feminize. And I don't know how the body knows how to do that shit, but it does. So, but despite all of those changes that will naturally take place once you begin HRT, you still usually have to get enhancements if you really, really want to go for that true female look, you know? Some people overdo it. Some people underdo it. Some people don't do it. I definitely have goals to have some body modifications done. For example, I want to get a breast augmentation. What you see before you now is just my push-up bra, but I do have breasts that have grown. They're just nothing to really write home about, at least not in my eyes. I got like a B cup, so with the push-up bra, kind of looks like a C cup a little bit, but they could be a little bigger. So tits are awesome. So as for my butt and my hips, they have grown some, but not tremendously. Not anything really significant. So I wouldn't mind getting some belly fat taken out and putting it in my arse, you know? That might be fun. And however, all these things take money. And I had lost my entire clientele, as you already know, and have no money, as you already know. So that creates a little bit of a problem. I was gonna start a GoFundMe page, but then I'm like, I don't think people like me that much. So who the fuck is gonna donate money to me? They're like, I don't like that bitch. Click. So I didn't end up doing the GoFundMe page. And I don't have any sugar daddies, and I don't have anybody that gives me money, so it's probably not going to happen for a while unless some miracle happens and I become a success again, which is my goal. Okay, I'm totally getting off topic here. I have a tendency to do this. You got to keep me on topic. Okay, so back to the transition. So the hormones started to take effect after 2 years, and then I started to physically notice changes happening in my body. Some people noticed it before the 2-year period, but I didn't notice it, and that's really what matters. So after the 2-year mark, I did notice changes starting to take place, but you know, it just never happened fast enough. You know, you just want to get there already. You want to be a dude on Friday and be a chick on Monday, you know? But it doesn't happen that way. And the older you are, the less change that will take place. That's what they told me. They, meaning the medical people. They told me that because of my advanced years, motherfuckers, that I probably wasn't going to change dramatically, that I would most likely require body enhancement, modifications, surgeries, or what have you. So back to the transition. So the hormones started to take effect after 2 years, and then I started to physically notice changes happening in my body. Some people noticed it before the 2 year period, but I didn't notice it. And that's really what matters. So after the 2 year mark, I did notice changes starting to take place, but it just never happened fast enough. You just want to get there already. You want to be a dude on Friday and be a chick on Monday. But it doesn't happen that way. And the older you are, the less change that will take place. That's what they told me. They, meaning the medical people. They told me that because of my advanced years, motherfuckers, that I probably wasn't going to change dramatically, that I would most likely require body enhancement modifications, surgeries, or what have you. And I ain't gonna lie, I was really bummed out by that. So imagine my surprise when all of a sudden, 2 years into my transition, men start to hit on me out in public. When it first started happening, it was really weird because I wasn't used to guys hitting on me for obvious reasons. I don't know, it was just weird. I didn't know how to respond the way that I responded to a man telling me that he found me attractive or calling me out as beautiful. I'd be like, hey, sexy, whatever, or hey, beautiful. The way I responded, I would break into a sprint and run away from them. Smooth, real smooth. Could not take compliments well because I just didn't believe them. I thought they must want something. They must be working me for something. Maybe they think I have money, which I don't. Maybe they, think I have a vagina, which I don't. So, I figured they wanted something, right? So I don't know. I don't know what to do. So I just would run. I would run away. Now, since I've been in some accidents, I can't really run anymore that fast. So now I handle things a little differently. I'm still terrified when a guy hits on me. I'm not gonna lie. It is terrifying. It's like watching a train wreck in slow motion. It's terrifying. It's horrifying. It's embarrassing. It's all these bad things. I don't know why. It just is. But I like it. Oh, I'm so fucked up. So, who doesn't like to get hit on, right? I mean, it's so nice for somebody to be like thinking that you're hot shit or wanting your digits or something, or that's a phone number, by the way. I don't know. It feels good to be desired and to be appreciated, and I kind of dig it. But here's the problem. When do I tell them that I'm transgender? When? When's a good time? Because let me tell you what's happened in the past. I've had guys hitting on me in public, and then I would say, oh, hey, thanks for the compliment. Just to let you know, I'm transgender, so, if you're expecting a vagina, you might run into a problem. And I wouldn't say that last part, but I would tell them, I say, listen, for nothing, but I just need you to know before anything that I'm a trans woman. Is that going to be a problem? Some guys have been really cool about it. Some guys have been like, oh, you know what? I'm not into trans women, but you're still beautiful, and, I wish you the best, and my bad. And I'm like, okay, cool, man. Listen, I get it. Just because a guy is not attracted to a trans woman does not mean he's transphobic, okay? He's not. It's just not his preference. He just wants a woman with a uterus and a vagina. It's totally normal and okay. So, other guys, however, have not reacted so well in the same situation. I've had men break out into a full meltdown after they discover that I'm trans, moments after hitting. In those cases, sometimes the guys become aggressive and they want to hit me or hurt me because they feel like I tricked them into thinking I was a woman. And I'm like, first of all, I never fucking even knew you existed. I didn't look at you, and I didn't call your punk ass to come over and talk to me. So fuck you. And if they try to get slick, honey, you see this right here? You see this shit? I will zap your balls right the fuck off. Try me. Try me. Just saying. Think about it. So, you gotta be prepared when you're a trans woman, y'all. You gotta be prepared when you're a woman, period. But especially a trans woman. Because motherfuckers want to kill your ass. And I ain't trying to lie. So, be ready, boo. You have to be ready for anything. I've learned that. You cannot be so naive like I was in the beginning and think that everything's going to be hunky-dory. Trans women are murdered so often by guys that they're going out with. Sometimes the trans woman is a street worker, you know, a prostitute, because she has to eat and she has to support herself. And honestly, it's very difficult for trans women to get work. I'm a prime example of the difficulties trans people may run into when trying to find work. Thank God that I haven't had to turn to prostitution, but I'm not saying that it can never happen. I mean, anything is possible. But thankfully, I had the means to support myself, and I thank God for that. Very grateful for that. So some women, however, they're not able to say that. So oftentimes when a trans woman is murdered, she's murdered by a guy that she's going out with, whether it be a John or whether it be a date or whether it be a boyfriend. And I mean, I know that I'm going to an extreme point here, but I'm trying to make a point. So the point is that since trans women are considered women, despite what you may believe, I mean, yes, biologically, I am a male, but I no longer have testosterone in my body, and my body has changed, and I would live my life as a female. So I will be referred to as a female. Whether you think I'm a female or not, that's something that you gotta figure out in your head. But when you're talking to me, address me as such. Okay? Thank you. So, yeah, so like women in general have to be very cautious with men because men rape and murder all the time. So, and I'm not a man hater. Listen, I love men. I love men. All my friends are male, you know. I don't really have any female. But since we're on the topic of keeping it real, men are also very destructive and dangerous. So you have to be careful. So, reason why I'm bringing all this up is because remember that group therapy that I was telling you about in the beginning of the video? Well, there's like these two guys that go there that I'm kind of like low-key crushing on pretty hard. Now, I'm most certain that it's probably not a good idea to go out with or hook up with the guy that you're in group therapy with. Pretty sure that's frowned upon. But, girl. Girl. They're hot. And I think they might be interested in me too. I'm not really sure. But it is so nice to know that somebody finds you attractive, you know? And this time, when I was talking to these two gentlemen, I didn't break out into a sprint, bury my head in the sand, or start speaking in tongues. I acted like a normal person. That leads to the other issue. The few times that there is a guy that wants to get to know me better and starts to hang around me a little bit more, it doesn't last for very long because they usually find out that I'm just all smoke and mirrors, honey. What do I mean by smoke and mirrors? Smoke and mirrors. If I were to take off this makeup, if I were to take off this push-up bra, I would look horrifying. Absolutely dreadful. So I'm not thinking that's why these guys stop hanging around me because none of them ever saw me without any of those things on. But maybe they just realized that I was a fucking nutcase, or that I was a basket case, or that I was crazy as shitballs. And decided to bounce before they got too close. I'm being so honest with you guys right now. You don't even know how vulnerable this makes me, how exposed I feel right now. But I am just spilling my guts out to my vlog. And this is the reality. So it was a real self-esteem booster. I felt so happy that people found me that way. Now, here is the terrifying part, right? Because being hit on now, that's over with, right? I mean, they actually did not really hit on me, though, technically. That's all in my head. But I can feel their attraction. And I don't think I'm wrong. I'll find out, I guess, as I get to know them. But I'm worried that they're not gonna like me once they got to know me a little bit more, because nobody likes me. So everybody can't be wrong. There has to be something about me that's like kryptonite to human beings. That's why I'm in group therapy, y'all, and I go to a normal one-person therapist as well, because I'm not right. So, yeah, that's it. I guess I'll keep you posted as to what's going on. I'll keep you abreast, no pun intended, as to what's happening. I am really happy with the way things are going with this channel. I don't have a lot of viewers. I don't have a lot of likes, but I feel like I'm accomplishing something. I feel like I'm following through with something, and I feel very proud of myself that I'm able to continuously make these videos. It's very cathartic for me. It's very healing for me. And I hope that it's helpful and informative to other people. You know, in regards to how people react to my videos, there's some people that say they like it and they enjoy the videos. There's other people that don't say anything, which is fine. Nobody's been mean, thank God. And I'm really surprised at that, because I was just expecting people to be vicious and horrible, because that's how they typically are. But thank God nobody's done that yet. Probably because nobody really watches, but I expect it at some point, I'm sure. I don't know how I'm going to deal with it. I don't want it to happen, but it probably will happen. So I just got to be strong. And yeah, that's about it. So this is Kat Kincaid, the girl with 9 lives. And this is another video from my vlog. I usually say that in the beginning, but I forgot this time. I was too excited. So that's it, y'all. Thank you for listening. And listen, if you really want to see more of my content, if you want to see more of my videos, please hit that like button. It's so important, because I want to make money and I want one day to be famous, and I can't do it without your likes. Okay, great. Thanks. Hey there. How are you? How is your Passover going? It has not passed over totally yet. I am aware. I haven't heard from you today, which is fine. I know you're busy. I'm busy too. Shit. But I have thought about you a couple times today, so I just wanted to reach out and say, hello, Governor. And I hope you're having a good time in New York. And looking forward to you coming back. And I hope you're looking forward to coming back, and looking forward to us working together. I am no longer working or employed, so I have a very open schedule, and I'm looking forward to making some money with you. And what else can I tell you? I haven't seen Wendy today, but I'm actually going to go there in a little bit, because I accidentally stole her charger, her wall charger. It wasn't on purpose. It was just that I was charging my phone with it last night, and when I was packing up to leave, I just took it all with me. So I'm gonna drop it off to her. So I'm gonna check up on her, and I hope that you're doing well. And